Hari Om, Bhagavad Gita, chapter 14, verse 20. Gunatraya Vibhaga Yoga. In the last verse, Bhagwan Krishna said, when the seer, that is the person who sees, he knows that the agent is nothing but the gunas and thus transcends the gunas, crosses over the gunas. He attains to my being. That is what Bhagwan Krishna said in verse 19. Now, verse 20. गुणानेतानतीत्यत्रीन् देगी देगसमुद्भवान् जन्म मृत्युजरा दुःखैः विमुक्तो मृतमश्नुते. For understanding this verse, again we will have to go back to our example, the same example of passenger in the aeroplane. For understanding, who selected that middle seat? It is me who selected the middle seat because I wanted to save some money, whatever be the reason, or otherwise I did not select till the last minute, so I got the middle seat. So who put the seat belt? I myself put the seat belt. Nobody came and put me. Who booked the ticket for this journey? Who undertook this journey? Again, it is me who chose this journey in this flight, in a particular flight, whatever is the flight. Similarly, what is the cause for this body? According to the vasanas in the subtle body, the birth of the body happens. This body is given to exhaust those vasanas. The mind intellect equipment, the subtle body, it was in the unmanifest form. Because of the data stored, and the conditions were favorable, it came out. It is what we wanted, and that has been given to us. It is not Bhagwan Krishna put in a pot they will put number of seats, and then okay, you take this body, you will have this guna. Nothing like that. It is what we wanted, like the ticket you booked, like the seat you chose. It is what we chose for ourselves, the body. Already we have seen the body is tied to the spirit, that is Purusha, by means of three chains: Sattva, Rajas, and Tamas. The nature and quality of subtle body are determined by the texture of the body consisting of the gunas. Having born, that means is there no choice to get a freedom and enjoy liberty? So, because I am bound by these three gunas, so is there no choice? That was the first question in the introduction itself. We have seen that. Having chosen the middle seat, do I have to suffer the entire journey? There is one person, if you notice, who happily travels in the middle seat of aeroplane, in spite of all the troubles that are there. Happily he will travel. Seat is small, no leg space. You cannot recline. Arm's rest is taken by the other passengers. Belt is tight. You cannot move this side and that side. Turbulences of the flight or the announcements does not affect it. Whatever is there, happily you will travel. How? Because the moment he gets into the flight, he sleeps on your shoulder. So nothing is known to him. None of the troubles of flight touches him. He is a happy traveler. He crosses over the troubles by deep sleep. He gets up only when the air hostess calls him, Mr. Ramakrishnan, Mr. Ramakrishnan, vegetarian food for you. Then only he will wake up to the troubles. Otherwise, he does not know what is happening in the flight. Similarly, when we transcend the gunas, then the sorrows of this world cannot touch us. When the man of wisdom appreciates that he is not the body, and gunas only play their part, then he is asleep to all the troubles created by the gunas. He is sleeping, for the troubles are created by the gunas to the body. I am not the body. The difference between the passenger traveling in the aeroplane and the man who transcends the gunas is when the passenger wakes up, all the troubles will come back to him. Whereas for a man of wisdom, the troubles cannot return. That is the only difference. Man of wisdom has realized that he is the consciousness and not the body. Swami Chinmayananda says, when cause is transcended, effect will also end. Swami Chinmayananda says, it is nothing but identification of ourselves with our mental intellect equipment or ego that we suffer the pains and pangs of life. We are ourselves identifying with the body. We are ourselves tying to the rajas and tamas and sattva gunas. Hence we are suffering. If we are able to transcend this mind intellect equipment, naturally we will be free from the sorrows of life. Those who go beyond the gunas are no more affected by the subtle and causal bodies. Everything that is born in this world is subject to 5 stages. Whatever it is, these are all scientific principles. Nothing can be changed. Every living being is born. It grows, decays, disease comes, finally death. So these 5 stages, every living being, every living organism in this world will face. All these sorrows belong to the body and not to the spirit, which illumines the body. This is very, very important. All the sorrows belong to the body and not to the spirit, which illumines the body. You can say spirit, you can say Purusha, you can say Kshetranya. The one who has realized that he is not the body, but he is the spirit, he is the conscious principle, crosses all these sorrows. Unlike the passenger who escapes temporarily the sorrow by sleeping, the man of wisdom not only experiences the absence of sorrow, but he positively enjoys the joy of perfection. That is the major difference. By sleeping, you escape the sorrows of life, whatever it is. In the night, when we sleep, in the deep sleep, whatever troubles are there, body pain, the salary not enough, the house is small, bed is not good, AC is not working. But in deep sleep, nothing will affect you. But a man of wisdom, he not only experiences the absence of sorrows, but he positively enjoys the joy of perfection. He enjoys the conscious principle. He enjoys complete bliss, even while living in this world. Ramakrishna Paramahamsa was affected by throat cancer. Ramana Maharishi also suffered cancer. But both of them were realized souls. They were living as conscious principle. They said, I am separate, body separate. Suffering is only to the body and not to me. That is what they said. For those Maharishis, only the body dies and not the spirit, with which they have identified themselves. The spirit has no birth. This we have seen even in the initial chapters. It is anadi. Only that which is born will be affected by the 5 stages. That which is not born cannot be affected, because if you are not born, where is the question of growth, decay, disease and death? All these things are not there. Bhagavan already said in chapter 2 verse 69, Yanisha sarva bhutanam tasyam jakrati samyami yasyam jakrati bhutani sa nisha pashyato mune. That which is night to all the beings, the man of wisdom is awake. That which to all the beings are awake, that is night for the man of wisdom. We are awake to the world of objects, and hence we get persecuted by our success and failures, to which the man of wisdom is asleep. He is not bothered about this world of objects. He is not bound by the gunas. He lives in the principle of the conscious, as consciousness. We see this world through our body, mind, intellect. On the other hand, a man of wisdom looks at the world through the eye of wisdom. We are sleeping towards the conscious principle to which the man of wisdom is awake. That is the difference. Already Bhagavan has said in chapter 2, verse 69. Once you are awake to the conscious principle, then you are Amritam Ashnute. That is, Amritam is nectar. We all know that, which gives you deathlessness. That person, that man of wisdom, gains immortality. That is what Bhagwan Krishna says in verse 20. Guna netana tityatrin degi dega samutbhavan janma mrityu jara dukkaihi vimukto mrudamashnute. Janma mrityu jara dukkaihi. All these things, it will not affect the man of wisdom who is awake to the conscious principle, who knows that he is the conscious principle and he is not the body. That is what Bhagavan says. Bhagavan Krishna in this verse says, the embodied one, having transcended three gunas, is freed from birth, death, decay, and disease. He attains immortality even in this birth, even while living in this world. We will see the next verse tomorrow. Arihom Sarvam Krishnarpanamastu. Narayana 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 Narayana